What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode on the channel. You see, now I made a little bit of upgrades. I got a little LED and sign, trying to kind of put it all together. But today's video topic is how to kind of develop peace of mind within your life, within and literally your mind. Peace of mind, guys, is probably the most invaluable thing you can have. I mean, if you have like control of all your emotions, control of like things in your life, it can really have you living a stress-free life where you can be as productive, as kind, as generous as you can possibly be. So the main step would be, break it down into 3 steps. The main one would be you have to really identify the stressor that you have, whether that be at work. Is your boss treating you with respect? Are your coworkers treating you with respect? Are you fulfilled in your job? Because and is your job paying you enough? Like, really, financial stress is another thing. So are you really willing to just stay at a job because you're comfortable there, or it's paying you decent money but you're just kind of scared to go off and do anything else that can probably earn you more money in the long run? A lot of people kind of stay in their comfort, but I feel like if a job is really irritating you and you're really stressing that much over it, you don't need that job. It's not as important as you think. You can go try and find other forms of employment. Maybe start your own business, side hustle, to where you might not have to work a full-time job as much anymore. You can kind of balance the two out. Another thing that would cause stress would be like relationships that you have in your life, with your partner, with your friends, with your coworkers, and everything. As far as like relationships go, they can be stressful and they can be testing of who you are as a person. But if it's a good relationship, I mean, I argue that you fight for it and you stay in it if it really provides you with happiness and all that. But if the relationship is full of pointless arguments, really small, petty things like that cause you guys to argue every day, all day, that's a big stressor as well, emotional stress that you'll have in your life. If you feel like this person really isn't for you and they're kind of bringing you down here when you should be grinding, improving yourself, like I always encourage like that, it's probably time to call that quits. Because all it's doing is holding it back. Yeah, all it's doing is holding you back and keeping you from becoming the best form of yourself and everything. So we got to deal with that. It's kind of hard at first, but if you got to call it quits with someone that you've been with, and if that's the best thing you got to do, it's the best thing for you. All right, so I'm looking down at my script because, I try to write down some good stuff, some good talking points, that way I don't forget it. The next step to having peace of mind, I'd say, would to build stress-relieving activities, whether that be exercise, like lifting weights, martial arts, running, jogging, anything like that. Spending time with people that you love, that you enjoy time with, or going out into nature and all that, being by yourself. Whatever way you feel like you can relieve stress and relax, that's what you need to really try to hammer home. Especially if you're, like I say, if you're working on yourself, working on a business and grinding real hard, you need time to just be able to kick back and relax and not stress so much about work. Recovery is just as important as the actual work as well. You don't want to get burned out, mentally drained, and all that. That's causing you a lot of stress as well. And the third step, when arguably the more important one, is some people worry about too much. They worry about things that are outside of their control. I'm going to bring it back to like a relationship thing. If a guy and a girl, they're having trouble in the relationship and it's stuff that they can work out, that's in their control. It's in their control to be able to work that out and get the relationship back where it needs to be. But for example, like say someone is unfaithful in that relationship, they've already had that in their mind. That's what they were going to do. That's the type of person that they are. So that's something that is out of your control. Yeah, it's going to hurt hard when you find out that your girlfriend cheated on you and you were so in love with her and all that. But that's out of your control. She's her own person, grown, can make her own decisions, but stuff like that. What's another thing that could be outside of your control? Oh, like say riding around, a car broke down, your tire just exploded, you ran over a nail. That was probably out of your control, and it's going to cause some stress in your life. But you got to take that as a test, and then take that stress, not let it control you, not let it hinder your mind, and just kind of let it go and keep rolling. We got to keep working. But yeah, guys, that was main 3 topics. Oh, well, Another thing that I could say would be like a lot of people don't have an outlet for stress. They don't really have a big outlet for stress. And I say if you're not into exercise, working out, lifting weights, martial arts, anything like that, one of the best things you can do would be to just meditate. Meditation is probably the best form of like mental clarity that you can have. I mean, even if you don't believe it, just give it a try. I guarantee once you come out of that, if you've done it for 5-10 minutes, you'll feel way better. Like your mind is so clear and you really can feel like you can breathe, that some stress was taken off of your shoulders. But yeah, guys, appreciate y'all for stopping by and listening to me. I know sometimes I get it all over the place, but in my mind, my ideas just kind of come in and out. I'm going to keep trying to add stuff into the videos, make it look better for you, make the production look okay. But hopefully you enjoyed it. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.